Hello and welcome. My name is April Ray with ydessentials.com. Thank you for joining me in this webinar. Really quick, I want to talk about the pros and cons of network marketing. There's a lot of information out on the internet. I've been doing network marketing for, I would believe, about 5 years. It was a big learning curve for me, even though my father was in network marketing when I was a preteen. That's kind of how I got seeded, how I got interested in network marketing, or at that time, I was going with my father to these different online network marketing business conferences and the home meetings that they had, and I found that they were very inspiring. Even at that age, I felt like I learned something about being an entrepreneur, having that mindset, having the mindset of a millionaire, and the things that you need to have in order to be successful. So that stayed with me for a long time, and I actually didn't get started in network marketing, and like I said, until 5 years ago. So there was a lot of time between then and now, or between then and the time I joined or I signed up or I decided that yes, this is going to be my avenue of creating my own business, because I had a lot of growing to do. I was a preteen. I had my own hangups, I had my own doubts, my own fears. These are the things that we come across and that we're going to come up against when we do decide to do something that's out of our comfort zone. But because I decided to take that plunge, I learned a lot about the industry. So I kind of want to share with you some of the things that I've come up against, and you probably will too if you decide to get into network marketing. But the positives outweigh more than the negatives, let me tell you. All right, so let's get started. Let's talk about the why isn't this not going? All right, this is upsetting me. Hold on one second. There it is. All right. I just had to find a little arrow. The show must go on, and I am not editing that out. All right. So let's talk about the pros of network marketing. Number one is you get to work your own hours, right? You get to set your schedule. Many people who join an MLM already are working part-time or full-time outside of their home, right? So you're able to work that full-time job and then schedule some time to work your business, your network marketing business. That's how I started. That's how most people start, right? You can't quit your day job, right? You need money to make money. So the beauty of this is that you can work part-time hours and create a full-time income, and at some point fire your boss. So you work your business whenever or whatever hours that you choose to. Number two is you get to choose who you want to work with, right? If you're in a job, you have absolutely no control about who you're going to be working with, right? Who's going to be sitting in that cubicle next to you. Personality conflicts happen all the time. But in a network marketing business, you get to pick who you want to work with. Who do you want to share your business with, right? Who would you want to spend a 3-day cruise on in your friends' network? Those are the kind of people you want to target, the people that you get along with, the people that you can create friendships with. And this is why so many network marketers start with friends and family first, because wouldn't you love to be able to work with your best friend if he or she were interested in starting their network marketing business? So that's an awesome little perk of being a network marketer. Number three is there is a low sign-up fee, right? There's low sign-up costs. Unlike a brick and mortar business where you're going to invest a couple of $100,000, that's just to start the business. That's not even to find a warehouse for your products or a building for your business to operate. That doesn't include employees. That doesn't include all the bills that incurs for having a brick and mortar business, right? In most cases in network marketing, you're encouraged to make a monthly purchase of product or products to stay in good standing with the company. And good standing is not the word that I would use. when you talk about a startup fee and an auto ship, which is your monthly cost, it's advantageous for you to do those things because that's how you make money, right? The bigger your auto ship, the more money you make. Now, in some companies, you have auto ships that start anywhere from $20 to $500 a month. But let me tell you, if your auto ship is $20 a month and you're trying to build a team on that, you're not going to make very much money. So with network marketing, you're getting people together to help build their own businesses as well as your own, with the agreement that, okay, we're going to put in the most amount of money so that we can get the most amount of returns. Okay, startup fees are anywhere from $19.95 to $1,000 depending on the company. If you have a business that has consumable products that you can just switch your buying power from taking it away from Target or Walmart and investing in your own business, that auto ship is going to make sense to you, right? Because you're just replacing the money that you're purchasing from these other companies and you're investing it in your own business. So there's low startup fees, low startup costs, low startup monthly. Compare that to a brick and mortar and you'll definitely understand the difference. All right, so number 4, you don't have a staff to hire, right? There's not a whole lot of paperwork that you have to deal with. Your MLM or your multi-level marketing company, they mail out the checks, right? They deliver the products to your customers and to you and to your distributors. They handle any returns, any hassles of returns. Your job is to introduce new people to your product and business, and the company handles the rest. Now, mind you, once you start building your business and you start having a customer base, you're going to want to be the one that follows up with that customer, because your repeat customer business is going to be your bread and butter, right? If you have like 10 or 15 customers that are buying from you all the time, you want to make sure that you're developing that relationship, introducing new products to them, keeping contact with them, and really appreciating your customers. But on the whole and on average, it's not a big hassle as it is with a brick and mortar business, where you have to hire people and you have to pay them and you have to get insurance for them and all this paperwork that comes with that. So another feature that I love about network marketing. Number 5, and my favorite, is the residual income. This is what stuck in my mind when my father took me to all those business meetings, and he was successful in his business to some degree. I don't know, I can't tell you how much, but he did pretty good from what I remember, right? And he was getting those residual checks. Now, this is one of the biggest advantage. It's like having, like if you were an actor and you did your series and it's no longer running, but if you were smart, you created a contract that you're going to get residual profit every time that show runs on television. Okay? You get paid from what you did years ago, regardless of whether or not you're still an actor, or regardless of whether or not you get out of bed. That's what residual income is, and not everybody has an opportunity to have residual income. Except network marketing is one of the best ways that you can really incorporate that in your life, and that's where the wealth comes in, because you build a big enough company, it'll be paying you for years and years on end, even when you decide that you've grown out of that company. So residual income, that's the business. All right, number 6 is you can save a whole lot on your taxes. This is a big thing. Look, if you live in California, you know that taxes are eating you up. You are paying a grip of money. I don't know where you guys are living. I don't know where you're living. But in California, taxes are ridiculous. And most people are trying to figure out some tax loopholes so they don't have to pay as much money. Well, depending on where you live, you may be able to deduct part of your phone bill, part of your internet, your travel expenses, anything that's business related. And let me tell you, if you go out to lunch with one of your friends one day and you all of a sudden you start talking about your business, guess what? You can deduct that on your taxes, on your bills. Any tools you need to market your business, you can deduct it. Your fax machine, your computer, anything. That's what's so amazing, and that really can help take some of the weight off of some of the taxes that you have to pay. Now, I created an article on some of the other items that you can actually deduct, so I will put that in the description box below this video. All right, so let's talk about the cons of network marketing. Now, we have a bad reputation, unfortunately. Even though network marketing, the business model has been successful and legally doing business for over 50 years, there is still some that believe it's a pyramid scheme. And half of those people don't even know what a pyramid scheme is, or what it consists of, or how we were able to prove that we are not, prove to the government that we are not a pyramid scheme, right? New marketers usually have to contend with that stigma. Most people getting into business don't really understand that this is, in fact, just a sales and marketing business. It's just another way to get that product out to the consumer. So when you understand that, do your research. I've also written about that. There's one of the things that you can look up is the Amway versus the FTC decision back in 1979, that they actually, if it wasn't for them and that decision and what Amway had to go through, there would not be multi-level marketing right now today. All right, number 2 is a lot of people complain about not having enough leads, right? Finding people to market to has always been limited to friends and family, right? You join that business and the company says, okay, make a list of 100 of your friends and family. Now, I'm not saying anything against that. That's a great way to start. That's the best way to start, is with your friends and family. But, you know, sometimes that can be a headache. You get a lot of no's. That's a kind of a harsh learning ground, but it's a necessary one. I wouldn't say don't do that, but sooner or later you're going to run out of friends and family to pitch to, right? So you want to be able to tap into an endless stream of leads. You should get online. You need to get online and you need to have a system. So there is, even though not enough leads to people who don't know about online marketing is still a problem, when you really grasp the worldwide reach of online marketing, you'll see that it is something that you should definitely look into as well. I feel that you should be doing both offline and online marketing if you really want to have the best results in your business. You have more people to talk to, more people. If you do it right and you know how to target your market, you won't have to contend with any of the this is a pyramid scheme, because they already know. They're in fact looking for a network marketing business. Those are the kind of people you want to talk to. You don't want to worry about the ones that, it's a pyramid scheme and they're not even going to try. Usually they believe it's a pyramid scheme and it's a scam because they tried it and they couldn't make it work, right? That's usually how the scenario goes. But let me tell you, it is a viable way to get leads. Online marketing is the business. All right, number 2, you get a bad sponsor. Some of the cons of network marketing is it's very easy to get in, and a lot of people just, before they even learn the industry, they're out there recruiting and they're trying to get people and they don't know what they're doing yet. A lot of network marketing companies themselves don't have adequate training. They don't tell people about the industry and tell people how to approach people. If you just got recruited, those are what they call headhunters. They recruit you and then you never see them again. They pitch you and they tell you how much money you can make and then you never see them again. You're basically out there to fend for yourselves. Now, another example are the ones that they're so new they really can't help you, right? Those are the ones that I was telling you. They haven't had a chance to learn, but they were so zealous and they were so excited that they couldn't wait to tell you, and that's great. You want that, but a good sponsor knows to tell the person, look, don't go, approaching your people yet. Let's get some understanding of the industry. Let me tell you, let me show you how this thing works and how you can be most profitable in it and experience less pain in the process, right? So having a sponsor that can lead, that can guide and train you is the best possible scenario. So you want to make sure that you're doing your research before you join up. Make sure that you interview that sponsor. If you're out there shopping for a network marketing business, make sure that you do your research and the person that sponsors you, see how they're doing, how much knowledge do they have, what do they know, and how are they willing and committed to helping you? Do they have a history of helping, the people that they bring on? All All right, so that's it basically. If you can think of any more, which I'm sure people can think of more cons of network marketing, but those are the ones that I see the most in my experience, and then the people around me. So network marketing is just another way of getting your products to the marketplace. There's no magic to it. It's not no mysticism. There's no bait and switch and all this kind of crazy stuff. It simply employs a multi-level platform that allows the individual to make as little or as much money as they want. Right? You have the option to do that. You don't have that option at a job. You're going to get a paycheck and hopefully you'll get a raise. That's it. Hopefully, the next year you'll get a raise. Or hopefully you'll be able to gain on more responsibility and more stress by becoming a manager or something like that, right? There's no option to become financially free in a job, period. You're just going to make whatever they dole out to you, period. And that's it. But if you join a network marketing, is it work? Yes, of course. Nothing is worth anything if it came for free, if it was easy. It's going to change you. Network marketing is going to change you. It's going to, if you allow it and you don't give up. The number one reason people fail in network marketing is not because they run out of money, like businesses, like brick and mortar companies do, but because they quit. They just give up. They don't realize that they need to at least invest 2 to 5 years in this business so that they can grow into it. It's something that for some people, not everybody, some people don't have a lot of hang-ups. They don't have a lot of doubts and fears that they have to contend with. People like myself, I had to contend with those things. And there was many times, in fact, there was a time where I quit, but I knew in my heart that this is where I should be and this is where I'm going to be successful. So I got back on, and now I know, don't ever quit no matter what, because it's almost like you're starting from square one. So my advice is find a network marketing company, find a sponsor that you relate to, a business that is a part of your core values. Don't worry about the naysayers. Just dive in and be the success you were meant to be. Okay, so what's next? For a more in-depth look at network marketing, at the network marketing industry, click the link below and head over to my website so that you can get the full scoop. I have a lot of information about network marketing. You can do a lot of research from there. And if this was helpful to you, don't forget to share it with your friends and subscribe to my news channel. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, and bye-bye for now.